My name is Anna Westbrook, and I'm walking along these train tracks because I believe that the Boss Babes Get It Girl grant just might be the next stop in my career journey. Get it? Is it train pun? Ha ha. I'm a composer and a playwright and an events producer. I use music and theater to help create social change. This is my rant about the Get It Girls grant. I will not sing it all I can. You wouldn't take me seriously enough to give me any funding. Well, maybe you would. The primary problem I'm addressing right now is the lack of understanding in the general public around how to support survivors of sexual maltreatment. In 2018, I produced an original musical called Isabel and the Runaway Train. See this shirt? And now all of the train puns make sense, yes? The train is an analogy. I use the analogy of a train to help people understand what it feels like to have post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of a childhood Me Too experience. But today, I'm going to use music to help you understand why my community aligns with the core tenets of the Boss Babes community. But we're going to do this with a musical model. So, arts empowerment. My belief in arts empowerment comes from my own personal connection to healing through the arts. I experienced chronic trauma. I did not get to a safe place until I was 20 years old. I'm 29. I have 9 years of figuring out what works to take care of myself. And along with therapy, along with connecting with the community of support, my own voice was one of the most important parts of my healing. So I love that Boss Babes understands the importance of self-expression, and I love that you understand the unique strengths that come from one person learning to express themselves and then giving what they've learned to a community. And I've seen that with what I've done in Austin. When I produced Isabel in 2018, 300 people came. I'm so proud that I was able to take something that was a personal healing experience for me, writing the show, and then produce it and create further healing for other people. Ray. Diversity and equality. Diversity and equality is important to me because I'm addressing something that contributes to the gender gap, and also I'm addressing a form of social maltreatment that not everybody shows up at the table to discuss. One of my favorite pieces of feedback I've gotten when doing Isabel productions or trainings is when people tell me that it is gender neutral. All genders are able to connect with this content and see a behavior model that they could copy and apply to their own life. Me, creative entrepreneurship. The arts is such a hard place to work in because artists so often don't get paid. And in 2018, one of my main budget focuses was making sure that if somebody did artistic work for us, they got some sort of a payment. And then I did an interesting thing after I produced the show. I pivoted over into HR, and I did that because I believe in sustainability. So I wrote a training workshop that could be used in a corporate environment, and now I've been able to sell that within a couple of different environments. And expanding that requires additional legal fees, and that's what this would be going to. Professional and personal curiosity. From a personal viewpoint, curiosity is how I manage fear. If I can go from to then usually I can get to some sort of sense of safety. And then on a professional level, curiosity is how I run my marketing. Fear-based marketing is something that is incredibly common in the business world, and I am 100% against it. As if I scare you to recruit you, then I have to keep you scared to keep you, and I'm teaching people how to not be afraid about talking about this. Collaboration. Isabel is a highly collaborative program. In 2018, we partnered with many local businesses and nonprofits to create our production and then to beta test the workshops that we released in 2019. Chugga, 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 logos. Collaboration is also important to me because what I'm doing is hard. As a survivor of trauma, writing about trauma, producing something about trauma is difficult. And the way that I'm able to do this is because despite all the hats that I wear, I'm never working alone. For every branch of this project, there's somebody who is operating as a second, who can replace me if I get sick or need to take care of myself, or who can just double our effort. In summary, investing in me through this grant would be an opportunity for Boss Babes to remain on track with their core tenets. Because just like Boss Babes, we believe in arts empowerment, inspiration. Boss babes. This is a safe platform. Do not walk along actual train tracks, no matter how much you want the grant for your train-themed project. Safety.